Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back again to another show, The Football Show. For a football show.
What did you say?
The football show.
Oh,
I just
okay.
said it's a football show.
Oh.
It's your boy Apex in the building. I'm here with.
Depo.
And then we move on to the UEFA Champions League round of 16.
We're on a road to 1,000K.
Oh, we are.
I don't know how much we're on right now.
Wait,
Tzaka,
on
but
YouTube.
Yeah, we're on the
Really?
road to that K, bro.
Okay.
Like,
Oh
So
damn.
make sure you guys subscribe.
Please
Like the
subscribe.
video. Help us out a lot. It would mean a lot.
The Londoners are the most successful club in London. Chelsea, bro. They're coming up against Dortmund.
He can't relate. Oh, sorry. No.
Wow.
I don't think Chelsea's squad they have right now has the pedigree to move on as a whole in the next round of the Champions League. As well as when you look at the manager, Graham Potter, this guy is learning on the job. I don't know how he's learning, bro. They said put box in the box square. He's trying to fit it in the triangular square. This man doesn't know what he's doing.
To be honest, I'm not expecting anything. I'm not gonna put my hopes up. Because we're crap.
Why are you crap?
I have never. That's also the thing.
Why are you crap?
I'm
I
at
haven't
a
gotten your perspective of this whole situation
Of why we're
that's
crap?
happening in Chelsea at this moment. Because things were looking good a couple of months ago.
Were they? With who? Potter.
Before Potter.
Thank you. To be honest, I feel like with Potter, he just doesn't have an identity. Like, I feel like he doesn't. You can't. If you were to ask Chelsea fans right now, what's our style? I don't think anybody can tell you.
I think both defenses that are not that compact. If Chelsea are clinical, then it could become a tricky game. But
You see, that's one funny thing you just said. When has Chelsea ever been clinical?
Oh my god! It's like he's playing toddlers. And these are some of the most gifted players that I personally believe. I mean, look at Zhao. Quality. And when he's on the ball and he plays, you can see that quality, but it's not linking up with the other players.
I see. It's not being applied in the right
It's not being
system,
applied
so-
in the right system.
So-
He doesn't have a system.
And it's gonna be an open game.
Open? Oh, Chelsea's gonna be open.
Dortmund recently in the league has been on a win streak. I don't see any losses here. And I don't see them losing against Chelsea.
They're absolutely not going to lose. If we're going to win tomorrow, it's either going to be because of the refs, unfair play, or I don't know, something is going to go wrong for Dortmund. But it won't be because of our own accord. It won't be because we're skilled in any way. I was watching that Dortmund game and we were getting owned. Like, we had no control of the game whatsoever. I don't know what they were playing, but it wasn't football. And what I really question when I see this team, I'm like, what do they do during training?
What are you working on?
What do you work on?
What's the plan?
What's the plan? Like, what are you guys told?
You know what? You guys are like, this phase you're in sounds all too familiar for me.
I was about to say, it's like when they were saying Ole was like, go have fun.
Vibes.
Like,
It was just for vibes.
Chelsea got rid of Timo Werner to acquire 4 different types of players. 4 different versions from 4 different countries.
bro, but they did Werner wrong, dog. Werner,
They're paying the price just like Yaya Toure is giving City the medicine. You know what I mean? He's giving them the German sauce, bruh. You get me?
I think it's like a management thing, a coaching thing element to
It is. It is. And it's so frustrating for me because I feel like I feel like we've been going through this for so many years now. It's like, I don't want to bring up the Bible, but you know how like the Israelites were in the desert for like 40 years because they just weren't listening. And I feel like Chelsea should have been. This isn't something we should be struggling with right now.
Right.
Like when the whole Hazard leaving thing happened, I was prepared to struggle. Like I was like, you know what? 2 seasons, we're gonna struggle. We're gonna rebuild. Diego Costa gone. We don't have a striker. We're gonna rebuild. But now it's just dragging on for so long, and I feel like it's been made worse by Todd.
Oh, yeah, your new owner.
The new owner. I feel like he's just made it worse because now he's just coming like it's like for basically just tearing down everything else that was starting afresh.
Do you see the Adeyemi Decimate, the most expensive
It's signing. Enzo Fernandez.
Right.
And Enzo.
I feel bad for the new players, really. But Enzo, because
Quality players, those guys. man.
quality players. Imagine coming thinking you're gonna play football, and we might not even play Europa next season. It's gonna be a miracle if we make top
It's
10.
Hilarious. You see, but like, you know that realization, Hoda, you think things are bad at United, then you look elsewhere.
And you see that rock bottom has a basement. That's why I'm like, you guys have nothing to worry about.
They don't call him Karim Adeyemi for nothing. He learns from Karim Benzema, dog.
All right, and then we have Bayern and PSG on Wednesday.
They're playing at the Allianz Arena.
Yeah, man.
They already did it in France, in Paris, the city of love. You know, we love to see Messi frown. So I'm looking forward to Mola doing the deeds thereby Allianz. You know what I mean? Bayern is just, it's a top team. I think we have the pedigree. I think Cancelo helping us build depth. I think it's going to just give us more chances. High probability in winning that game.
Me personally,
Personally.
you see, to get Messi, Neymar,
My guy.
Mbappe,
My guy. And Mbappe and Neymar is out now.
he's injured.
He's injured, so he's not going to be
But
playing.
even still, to knock those guys out, to me, that would be nice. Just as like the villain.
So that's what you
inside
want.
me,
That's what
deep
you
down.
want.
But
deep
honestly,
down.
nah. I want to see a good football match. I want to see the better team win.
Yeah, man, like, no, Neymar is out for 4 months, so, like, I don't know.
Always when his sister's birthday
Yeah.
time, but
I see Bayern taking it. There's really just something about Bayern that I can never put my pin
Sadio
on.
Mane.
Ooh, and Sadio, yes.
Sadio,
So
man.
I see Bayern winning, and I am actually rooting for Bayern. I hate people. I hate teams like PSG winning, especially when Chelsea's suffering.
And I don't know, I feel like, Messi and Mbappe played better together when Neymar isn't there. Like, that's when you see them connect more rather than when they're all in there together, because like they all don't mark and things like that. So, like, I think, I don't know, 2-2.
2-2, so yeah, Bayern is going through.
Yeah.
And then we have Tottenham and AC Milan.
Hey,
Milan.
Tottenham have been known to choke in UEFA, like they haven't broken that barrier like City finally have. And Conte is not yet back, right? He's still at surgery.
Funny enough, since Conte has been injured, they've been playing pretty well. I don't
Conte
think
has been injured.
Conte is not injured. He's sick. He's
Ah.
ill, so he's been singing from home.
Oh, for real? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I think Milan are gonna take this 2-1. Like, it's gonna be comfortable for the Rossoneri, my Italian boys. We are gonna do the things, and 2-1 for me.
I feel like this one is 50-50. It could go either way. I don't particularly think Tottenham are playing very well this season.
Nah, man.
They're really not.
They fell off.
They really
Weren't they at the
fell
top
off.
of the league like in the beginning of the
Were
season?
they?
Weren't they?
They weren't.
They were. I
Were they?
swear, there was like.
I know they were in top 3, but they've never been position 1.
Okay,
have
not
they?
position 1, but they were like the top. They were enjoying a good period where
They did have a good run with
Where
Conte.
I was like, could
And then
this
they
be
just
the
fell
year?
off.
I don't know how Tottenham does it every time. They manage to give the fans a hope that something's about to happen. Then they destroy them. You get what I mean? Like they assemble a team, they buy the right players.
Yeah.
Then when they get into the right situation, they decide, oh, what Tottenham? Just Tottenham Hotspur. I don't feel like anything's going to happen in that game.
All
besides-
they're good for is I don't know how they do it, but they're just good at destroying Man City or
That's it.
that's what they're good at.
They have one purpose, one function. bro.
Ruining City's plans, that's all.
But
Yeah, I
this game's
think it's
been
a
played
50-50.
at what's it, the Tottenham Stadium.
Yeah.
I feel like that home
With the
effect
fans. Yeah,
it has
good,
a,
good.
has a, so I'm slightly leaning towards
Tottenham winning.
Tottenham. But low key, I want them to lose, get knocked out. Harry Kane gets pissed, says I want out, comes to
He
United.
says this every
That is the storyline.
Kane
that
is
I
not going
see.
anywhere.
Shout out, deuces.
Please, like, follow.
Comment, screenshot,
subscribe. Shit, especially if you know me. Do it for me.
Yeah.